All right, guys, these are your channel messages for December 23rd, 2024 through December 30th. The messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. All right, first card out is let the pain fuel your gains. Use your struggles as a source of empowerment. Let the hurt ignite your soul. Transmute this negative experience into something positive. Next card, no one can stop what the universe has in store for you. No one. Trust the process, destined, and the universe has your back. Then the last card out is own your power and your light. You were made to be the star. Don't suppress your shine to deflect any haters. You're a leader. Step into the spotlight and own your star power. The last week's video, I talked about use the things that you went through, the things that we've gone through, not being for nothing. The pain, the suffering, the struggles, all the things, right? The hardships that we encountered, the trials and tribulations that we encountered, not being for, we didn't just go through it for nothing. They were rite of passage. They were things that we had to go through to become our most aligned self, highest self, destined self, right? They were just things that rite of passage, initiation that we had to go through in order to become who we are and what we're becoming and stepping into at this point in time in life. Also, you are now able to transmute everything that has happened to you into something really, really beautiful, really, really positive, and really beneficial for the highest good of all, for the collective, and for those who are going to be coming after you, after us, along this ascension path. There's so many others. I feel the need that to say this, that a lot of the things that we have been creating, that we are creating, is for the world, a world that is not, has not been accessed by many yet. There will be others that come along to be a part of this world, right? But they will need the things, the expertise, the experiences, the knowledge, the wisdom, the skills, and the abilities that you have, that you've gone through, the things that you've gone through, the things that you are creating right now, in order to help them along their path of ascension. They're the redemption line people, the newly awakened ones who are trying to awaken and be a part of this new world, those who are already just now embarking upon this process, right? All the things that we've gone through are so valuable tools, nuggets, golden, priceless gems, timeless gems that these people will need along this path, along this journey. And although you may not be seeing the numbers or the positive recognition or the support or the fruits of your labor from the things that you are putting out or creating right now, it will bear fruit. and it will be prosperous. So it's not for nothing, the things that you have done and the things that you are creating and the things that you are putting out into the world and all these things, right? It's not, it wasn't just for nothing. And I know it's hard, but this is exactly why God Source Universe has been training us. My 250, my 144, 250 especially, you guys should have this down pat of just walking by faith and not by sight, right? Because you can't see it. You can't see how many lives you're impacting, how many people you're inspiring, how many eyes that are on you, watching you grow, watching you ascend, watching you evolve, watching you heal, watching you transform those pains into gains, watching you alchemize all the things that have been thrown at you as in the form of obstacles, struggles, pain, suffering, trials, or tribulations, whatever the case may be, watching you and being inspired, activated to do the same thing. You can't see it yet, and you don't know just how big of an impact the things that you are doing and creating and putting out into the world, into the universe, is rippling for others. But it's a huge impact. It's a huge feat. You have a lot of things that you should be giving yourself a lot more credit on. You have a lot of things that you have created and that you're doing and that you have been doing that are really great. But you don't think so? You just think it's just like a no, never mind? Or it's like, again, like, because you're not able to see, perceive how many people what you do and are doing is helping. It's giving you the illusion of failing, or of not, what you're putting out or what you're doing not working or not being good enough, and all of that is false. This is just, call it constant training of your walking by faith and not by sight, constant training of you just believing in the process even when you can't see the progress, this constant training of you filling yourself up, fueling yourself with the support, with the positive thoughts, with the inner confidence, the inner knowing that what you are doing, creating, building, speaking, producing is for something higher, for a world that is to come, for people who are to come. Just chalk it up to that. But ultimately, your highest self absolutely knows what it is that you're doing. And your soul is leading you to take these leaps of faith and to put those things out there into the world and to say the things and to create the things and to be all that you have come here this incarnation to be and do and say and be respected for and be loved for and be supported for and to be recognized for. It's all this that's coming in right now, but you've just got to continue to take those leaps. Jump. The universe will catch you. You go first, and the universe will back you. There is nothing and no one external that can stop what it is that God source universe has planned for your life. And even when you try to stop yourself, be it from hesitation or, like, I don't know if whatever the case may be, even you can't stop what is happening for you, what's being created for you. There's this orchestration of events that are about to take place in your life that are nodular in a sense, points along your soul's destined map that are going to align the stars, turn the wheel in your favor, and realign you with your north node of destiny. And it will require you to be center stage. Like, not all the time, but it's requiring you to be out there. With what it is that you know, with what it is that you do, with what it is that you are, what you came here for, feels like. It's requiring you to boldly, confidently own your power and stop playing small. You didn't, this lifetime, you came here to collect all the parts of you that were scattered from past lifetimes and build yourself up as the divine being that you truly are, in all of its power, in all of its glory, in all of its essence. And say, this is me. I'm here. We're here. You have so much divine galactic support in this. So much. And I see you just being out there, constantly conversing with the universe, checking in. But you're not alone. But even though this is what it looks like it's just you out there. You're not alone. There's so much. There's so much energetic support, spiritual support, intergalactic support that is around you, constantly protecting you, guiding you, helping you, healing you, fighting with you, helping build you up into this version right here, helping you to fully take back and step into your power and divine authority, because you are an authority figure here, and you are being appointed to be this authority figure and leader, this incarnation for this new world. And so the things that you have gone through, yes, it was rough and it was difficult, but it's rite of passage to get here. It's rite of passage, because Take a look at what we had in the old world, where all of these things, the pain, the suffering, the trials and tribulations, the tests and the training, didn't happen for the people who are false leaders and false prophets and a part of that false world. Look, the old world is the way that it is because none of the aforementioned things were instilled in that process. Like a child with no proper upbringing, like a child with no proper discipline, like a child with no proper parenting to say, hey, no, we don't do this, that, and the third. And the building of respect, the building of self-empowerment, the building of how one is to behave, act, and grow, love, interact with one another, show compassion, have empathy. There was none of that. And so, yes, this process has been difficult, but it has to be so. It had to be so to ensure that history never repeats itself within this new world, within the barriers. You have had to get rid of all that was contaminating you from the old world in order to be able to even have access to enter the buffer zone, the holding space, the training grounds, the rehabilitation area for the new world. Because it was just bad. I mean, the old world did a number on us. But now that you're here, now that you have done the things, you are meant to transmute everything that you've gone through, put everything that you've gone to into helping those who are coming. And for doing that, you are being appointed to this authority, to the center stage. And it's got people talking. It's got people talking. He said, she said, eye rolls. The streets are talking, what's new? Who cares? Let them talk. Focus on what makes you happy. You cannot please everyone. Keep growing, keep glowing. Don't read or respond to comments. It's you know, they gave like a spinoff of that whole little saying that says like those who can't do teach, but instead in this one it's like those who chose not to do are talking because that's all they can do. Talk and look from afar. But again, every single person every single day has the choice to evolve or repeat. But again, like I said in last week's video, it just feels like these are just the people who are, again, they have the same choice to do something differently, to grow, to heal, to ascend. But instead, because it requires so much work, because they have watched you and ridiculed you and laughed and snickered at you while you were getting your ass whooped in the trenches, going through this process, going through the pain and suffering, going through the initiations, going through the training, going through the growth, going through the healing, going through the deprogramming, going through the refragmentation. They know that they cannot do it too. Don't worry about what other people think about you. We're beyond that. You're here to be this, be all that you signed up to be here. And that's what you're going to do, because no one and nothing can stop what it is that the universe has in store for you. No one. That is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. The link to purchase the V Squad Oracle deck is in the description. And also, on February 2nd, 2025, the New Earth Guidebook to Healing and Ascension will be available in the paperback version and also be released for the ebook version. But you can pre-order your ebook version now on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box for that as well. And my course, Shadow Work 101 from the Ascension Academy of Metaphysics and Alchemy, will be launching either end of January or beginning of February, probably the end of January. But the link to it will also be in the description box. And my Patreon. Next year, I will be moving these long versions of this video to my Patreon. So it will be an exclusive benefit for tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3s. But tier 2s and tier 3s will be able to weigh in on what they want me to talk about on live streams. I will be going live for you guys on tier 2 and tier 3. And you can tell me what you want me to create for my next courses in the academy, and also tell me what you would like me to talk about on future podcast episodes. So it's a very co-creative, collaborative effort with my tier 2s and tier 3s. And also, if you are a tier 2 or tier 3, you will get exclusive merch drops throughout the year. I'm not sure exactly what the frequency is of it. Patreon decides that, but you will get exclusive designs. Some. I'm not even going to tell you guys what the things are, but exclusive designs that I have made will be in there on the Patreon for tier 2 and tier 3, and I think that's about it that I have coming up in 2025. So please stay tuned. If you're not following me on Instagram at Ascension Oracle V LLC, please do make sure that you go and follow me on there, as well as my Stashia Jeanette account. That is where I will be posting on my stories. You guys can see occasionally I'll be live to take, not live, online, to be able to take calls, per minute calls, and per minute chats if you have questions for me and things of that nature. Lots of great things coming for you guys. Please tune in. I'll be dropping some freebies, also some freebie PDF exercises, worksheets, things of that nature, calendars. Get in on these things, but you have to be following me on my Instagram to find out when I'm doing that and see the content that I'm posting that has the link and all the things to these aforementioned. So with that, I bid you guys adieu, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, squad.